Your identity is not a personality, it's a program. And right now it has bugs. That's why currently you are feeling that something, that you are lacking something in your life. So I already tell you in my previous video that identity formation is the biggest thing. If you are living a life and you want an intentional life, then your identity formation is the biggest thing. And your identity is not your personality, it's a program. Your identity works like a program. So it is not that saying a formation like I am this or I am that, but you are programming your own self every day. And right now your identity, your programming has some bugs, so it needs to dissolve. So in this video we will gonna dissolve that bug. Okay, so let's talk about this. That you already know Ada Lovelace and some laws related to computer programmer. So she is the first computer programmer. So all the laws that we will gonna talk about in this video are not the laws that she written, but it's just a perception, it's just a molded perspective of the statement that she has given from the point of view of a programmer. So from a computer programmer, so she has given some statements. She has tell about a lot of thing about programming and computer programming, but here we are relating, we are just cross pollinating things and creating something that will gonna so beneficial for our life. Okay, so in this video today we will gonna talk about all of this law, and we will gonna see how it can help us in our life by applying all these laws. So this programmer that she is, and she tell a lot of statement about life, about how physics, like in physics how things works, how things happen. So this is the first thing that we will gonna cross pollinate with our life, with our psychology, with our identity formation, with some logical things related to our psychology, and how we will gonna improve our life with it. So there's three areas that we're gonna cross pollinate in this video. So from this cross pollination something will gonna come up, and we will gonna use that thing in our life to improve our life and get what the things that and get the things that we want. So let's talk about her statements and how you can use it in your life to manifest the thing you want in your life and change your life for better. So I created a system called ALP. So A stand for assign variable, L stand for loop cycle, and the third one, the P, is for program reality. So you will gonna know about this ALP system as long as I will discuss about some laws with you. So in this three laws you will gonna see that things. So but first we will gonna understand the statement she has given, and then we will gonna see how we can use it in our mindset. Okay, that is the thing that we will gonna do in this video. So let's start with her statement she has given. So she discovered that the universe isn't just a collection of fixed objects, but it's a series of recursive functions. So here we can see that there is a law that we can create from this statement, that our first law, that is about law of the brand newly variable. So let's understand what it is about. So here comes our AV, that is our assign variable. So it will gonna come in this law that our A stand for in ALP system. So she used variables to represent shifting values, or shifting values rather than the machine. It didn't just add 1 plus 1, it proceed a concept that could change in real time. Okay, so how you can apply this mindset in your life, or how can this statement be valuable or useful for you? So you can apply this as in your mechanics of mindset. How? Like You audit your fixed labels. We say every day that as I am lazy, I didn't know this thing, I have no talent, etc. thing that we label ourselves with every day, that we tell ourselves that I am not healthy, I am in this job that is burning me out. All of these labels that we are giving ourselves daily. These are the variables that we are assigning to our own self every day. So and reassign them as updatable states. Identity is not a constant, it's a declaration you can rewrite. So they are just variables. When you program your language properly, you stop identifying as the now and start identifying as the operator. So it's not that you are stuck in your life, you are just running a variable that hasn't been updated yet. So you have to change your variable. That she tell that identity is that we can see that identity is not a constant. It is a declaration you can rewrite. If you are declaring that I am this and I am that, then you can also rewrite it. Then you can also, in that frequency, in that mindset, with that variable that you really want to see in your life, you can be that variable right now. You can rewrite it. So from this first law, you can apply this thing in your own life, that is, stop labeling yourself with the things that you didn't want in your life, right? Okay, because you are more than than you think right now for your own self. I can tell this to you from my experiences, because we have a lot of potential. As a human being, and we can do everything that we really want in our life. This statement is really a truth that I can tell you from my experiences. So you are talented, you are healthy, you are abundant, you are prosperous, you can have the job that you want, you can create a reality you want. You just have to change the labels and adopt or update your software with the variables, with the labels that you want to see in your life. So that is the first thing that you can do from the first law. Okay, let's go to our second law, that is about law of the cycle. That our second keyword, our L, that represent as loop cycle in our ALP system. Okay, so Ada discovered that system could look back on itself and to solve increasingly complex problems. From this concept, you can understand that you don't change your life by trying harder, you change the terminating condition, what your daily cycle is running toward. Is it of survival or versus contribution? Our daily cycle, our daily routine, our habits of daily life, of our daily life, is the key that you can see, like, where is the problem or where is the bug is. You can really see that bug in your daily life, in your daily routine, because so you have to see, like, what you are telling yourself every day. What code is encoded every day in your life by you, and you can't able to change your life or your present identity, because your brain protect your current code of identity. The current code that you have, your brain protect it. It always protect the patterns that we talk about in our previous video, that it always protect your pattern. Whatever type of pattern you will create, whatever type of code you will encode in your life, in your daily routine, it will gonna work like that. It will gonna move in cycle like that, and there will be a coherence between your mind and your body, and you will gonna see a cycle between your mind and body every day, that it is in a coherence in the pattern that you encoded inside you daily. You are doing it daily. It is happening in your routine, in your habits, that the thoughts you are having every day, the things you are thinking about yourself every day, it's just that encoded, that you are coding yourself, that you are creating patterns every day, you are coding yourself every day. That is the key, that you can see or resolve your bug of your own life, because you really want to have the life that you want, but you are not acting like that. You're just having a desire, but you are not acting towards it. That is the thing that you have to change, that you have to resolve that bug from your life. With this thing, from this second law, you can see like what type of cycle you are creating every day, what type of pattern you are creating every day. So that is about our second law. Let's jump to our third law. And I really love this third law, that is about law of poetical science. So our in our ALP system, and we are discussing about P, that is stand for program reality. So Ada believed that analytical science and imagination are the same thing. You know, she proved that a machine could process music or arts just as easily as numbers provide it. You know what she is doing in this third law? She is literally combining our left brain with the right brain. That is the really a good thing, really a best thing one can do for its own self, to combine your left and right brain. Because in this AI era, as we human, we are literally operating from our left brain in everything. From day to night we are just operating in our left brain. That's why we feel depressing. You know, if we literally live 50% of the day with our right brain, we will gonna feel better. And the mindset that you can apply from this law is that there is a bridge between the system and the magic. You have been taught that logic is for your bank accounts and imagination is for your dreams, and it is the literally we are encoded with that thought, and it literally destroy our life as a human. That statement literally hit me hard. You know that we think from our childhood that imagination is for play for is for sports, or where we are playing something, you know, and we used to tell about this thing about imagination, that it is for your dream or your daydreaming and all of this thing. But that is actually a glitch. And poetical science means your manifestation is a logical calculation. You know, whatever thing that we're manifesting in our life is a logical calculation. When you align your internal syntax with the frequency of the goal you want, so the universe doesn't have a choice but to compute it. So it's not that you are wishing, you are programming yourself. And its best example is Nikola Tesla. He used the imagination for his work and created the thing that is literally unpredictable for ourselves, like for the human that we are right now. It is just unpredictable thing that he has done, that Nikola Tesla had done with imagination, with incorporating left brain with right brain. So that is an awesome thing. That is a law that I really love, and I love to literally apply this thing in my own life every day, that I remind my own self every day. So my work here is for you to give the seed that can grow, that has the potential, that I can tell about. But your work, your thing is to apply all of this thing in your own life. You know, you have to code yourself, you have to program your own self like the one that you want in your life. You know, my work is only that I can tell you about all of this thing, tell you about thinkers like that, tell you about the people like Ada Lovelace, you know. But I am the one who can give you all of this stuff, but you are the one who can apply this thing and see that thing in your reality by applying all of this thing in your life and change your life for better. And I am the one example that you can see in your life, as I apply all of this thing, all of these thoughts and things in my life, and I'm changing my life every day. Please tell me in the comments how you are enjoying my videos and how it is helpful for your own life.